G'day guys, I'm the captain and welcome to Drunk Aussie Guy, and today, well, we're back over here on the island, obviously. We've done a hell of a lot of work this week over on Scorched Earth. Uh, we're over here on the island because through the week I needed, my goal this week was to come back, craft up what we need for the cannon and all the bits and pieces to try and tame a rock golem or rock elemental, whatever you want to call it. But and in doing that, I decided I was going to bring over a few things just to start the stuff that I'll never use over there. Start bringing it back, and I decided to bring mud guts back over to do a meat run because that's just quick and easy. Just fly over to Kano Island and back you come and easy. So didn't think anything of it. We did all that. We fed all the critters, went back to Scorched Earth, and while we were downloading the thing, everything was fine. Went back to the Scorched Earth base. I'm getting to it, Dangles. I'm getting to it. Just give me a bit of time. Just give me a sec. And we decided. Well, we downloaded everything. We got mud guts back. We flew back to base. And for whatever reason, the server not reset. I don't know what it is. Whether it's it shut down or it updated, a minor update or something, and kicked me. You know, we're off. I've gone off. Okay, well, loaded back in. Eventually, took a few goes. So I imagine it was something along the lines of a server update or something. Loaded back in. And Mudguts was nowhere to be found. I thought, okay, well, it actually spawned me back in at the Red Orb where I had the sleeping bag, as though I'd only just spawned back in. I thought, oh, okay, well, it's gone back to there. And I had a look in the, I'll get to that, Dangles. And I had a look in the creatures menu here where the Mudguts should have been, and he wasn't there. And I was like, oh, yeah, what? Oh, I've gone. This has happened before. This is one of those things that can happen when you're transferring between maps. You can have server saves and rollbacks and all sorts of things, and lose critters and gear. So that's why when I take stuff over backwards and forwards, I only want to take stuff that if I lose it, too bad, too sad, sort of thing. Oh well, move on. But I was filthy because Mudguts was my first wyvern, and he was a good one. He's a 150 fire wyvern, and that's not Mudguts. And I got cranky, so I got on Auntie the Pteranodon and spent a few days flying up and down the wyvern trench, dodging death. But I was cranky. I wanted to get a couple of good eggs because I wanted to replace him. So we did that. We spent a few days doing that. Loaded everything up, all the eggs, and I got a ton of eggs. I'll talk about that in a sec. I got a ton of eggs. Decided I'd come back over here and hatch up a couple, and load it up. And I was running backwards and forwards with the eggs, carrying them backwards and forwards from there to the fridge, and I heard. Yeah, it's a funny noise, isn't it, Angles? It's you hear. I don't know if we can hear one of these, but you hear it every so often. If you've played Ark, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's the noise that these guys make. Well, it might be, but it's I don't know what it is. It's just like a growling. Well, I'll stick with a growling, rumbling, breathing sort of thing. And I thought, where the hell's that coming from? And I came outside and I looked up. And there's Mudguts sitting up where I left him before we took off to there. So obviously what's happened is all the servers in the cluster have rolled back or saved and rolled back to their last save point or whatever it was. So I ran up here as quick as I could. I was really cranky over it when I thought I'd lost him. But there he is. There's Mudguts. And we went for a fly for a while. I was happy. I was crying tears of joy that my mate here hadn't been lost. But silver lining. I mean, obviously that was good news, but we'll go this way. It's easier. Silver lining was during uh, the rage fly up and down um, the Wyvern Trench. We actually found a couple of good ones. Only a handful. Most of them were 10s and 20s, and I'm going to cook them up for kibble. But we managed to find these two, and this is pretty handy. This was a 180, I think. Yep, 180 and a 170, 170. Yep. So that's a good start, and they've both got reasonable stats, some good damage there. I think some reasonable health there. So yeah, I suppose, like you say, silver lining. Glass half full. Lemons, lemonade, all that sort of thing. So while I was doing that, I've actually decided I'm not taking any of them back over to Scorched Earth. I'm going to take this one, which is only a 95. But if it becomes a casualty, then so be it. So I've got some other 90s and 95s in there, so they can just be disposables. You didn't hear that. No, you didn't hear that. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking about something else. So, yeah. Well, once this big girl's finished maturing, I'm going to head back over to Scorched Earth. No, you're not coming. It's terrible. It's hot. It's sandy. It's a mess over there. I can't wait to get off that one. So, yeah, we're going to head back over there. I think I'm just going to run one of the caves, I think, Dangles. I'm not sure which one. There's two to go, but I think I'm just going to run one of that. That'll just fill up the episode, I think, for today. That'll do me. I've been running around in here while I'm waiting for these guys to mature up and doing some rearranging. And I'd forgotten I had that I could make the dedicated storage. So I've been doing that as well, running backwards and forwards and getting some stuff and filing everything. I've got to go and make some more eventually. I'm going to fill up that area there with them. Yeah, that's about it. It's been a bit of an up and down, topsy-turvy week, but all told, we are better than I thought I was going to be. Oh, God, Dominic, what have I told you about right there? It's only just out there. Just go for a walk out here and do it out here. Outside. Out here. On the grass somewhere. Not right in the middle of here either, because I'll step in it. But right over there. Oh, I'll deal with that later. But anyway, we'll finish up here. We'll head back over to Scorched Earth, and we'll have a crack at one of the caves. I think one of the caves is a little bit easier than the other. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see how I go. I'll see which one's closest when I get there. So, yeah, we'll see you back over there. Alrighty, back over here. Ready to do a cave. This is, I could have done either of the two caves, but this is the one we're closest to. So, yeah, hang on a sec. You get a bit of an idea where we are. Yeah, Titanosaur, don't worry about that. There we go on the map if you've never played this one before. Whoop, hang on. There we go. So, yeah, here we go. We'll land in here if we can. No, we can't. Don't mind me, I'm on my learners. We'll give it another go. Hang on a sec. Perfect. Smooth as anything. And probably stuck here. That's probably not a bad idea. Alright, we'll leave you there. I'm going to get set up and we'll bring you back in when we're ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, you stay there, Sparkles. It's been a while since I've done this cave, like all of these ones over here. But I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. I think it's in one of those multiple paths, but all paths lead to Rome sort of thing. And I think this is the one could be both of the two caves to go, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that has a big open hole with some horrible jumps, and I'm not a real good jumper, so I know it's not an official setting, but I'm pretty sure I've got take that. I'm pretty sure I've got cave flyers on, which means I'm gonna fly across all of the gaps. I mean, technically I could fly through the whole thing, but there are probably some loot crates in here somewhere that I want to get, and that means lots of these nasties. Lots of nasties everywhere, and humongous here is the only way we're going to deal with them. So we'll do what we've got to do, and with humongous, and then we'll fly across on the back. Oh god, here we go. Fly, running. We're not going to stick around and wait for that big fella. Has he forgotten about us? Yeah, that's the other thing. I can't even. I don't know what it is. I can't see them. There's no like rock like out in the main map with those. So we'll go steady, and worst case scenario we'll fly around a few of them. I think I know where I'm going. Kinda. If I end up running around in circles, I'll edit it out. So we go back to the. Where are we going? This way? Yeah, it looks easy here because Humongous is actually a pretty high level, and for some reason over here on Scorched Earth, the cave monsters are only normal levels. On the island they go pretty high level, but here they're only normal level. There you go, level 5. So yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem unless I run into a rock golem, or I get stuck on something. But we're not going to get too overly confident, because that's how you come a cropper in these sort of games. There we go. Well, there's a couple down there that'll want to bite me. Assault rifle. Quite handy. I mean, I don't know. I have to have a look and see what I've got. But I think we're coming up on, and I could already hear people in the comments. I think I've missed a couple of what do you call them? Explorer notes. And that would be quite handy. But I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so I'm not too worried about it. Ah, yes, the jumps. I remember those, and I remember falling a couple of times in those on another server, on our Wild West server, and you can find that one. Well, a little bit about the Wild West server anyway on the and the other videos on the channel. And I quite fondly remember, see, we want to go over there, and I don't really want to go jump, although I think that might be a drop over there. So bear with me, I'm going to offload all the garbage off Humongous. We're going to only keep what we need to keep, and then we're going to fly across. I'm pretty sure I can fly. I could be embarrassed if I haven't got that setting, so just bear with me. Alright, Artie, how heavy are you? You can hang on to all that for me. Bats, I think we can deal with them. Can I fly? I can fly, good. Alright, we're not going to fuck around here. We're just going to go, oh, I want to get that. It's there. Go, 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 go. Forget about the bats, forget about the bats, forget about the bats. Somewhere over here there is an artifact. That's what we want. And we're not fucking around, we're just going. Back the way we came, which was somewhere over this way. The jumps. The jumps, the jumps, the jumps. Now things will have respawned here. So, see, there we go. A couple of snakes. Should be alright. Artie's pretty tough. You don't get to be the ruler of Barter Town without at least knowing a few tricks. Having a little bit of toughness. Come on, Artie, get him. Good work. Alright, now we're going back out and then we're going to come back in. Get that a couple more times. And that's that. Cave, easy, done. Well, I mean, not easy, but... done. And those jumps can go sucker... Yeah, well, it's... I don't know if any... yeah, I probably should just leave that right there, but no, we're done. Yeah, you hang on to all that for me. And I've got that there. We've got to come back in and do a few more of those. Fuck, I have to go back to base, drop that off. Actually, no, I'm going to go put a box out there. Put a box out near Sparkles, where we've left Sparkles out there. And we'll come back and do that one a few times. And yeah, I think we're pretty good. So, sweet. But yeah, well, I suppose we're going to see you back at base then. Well, we're all back here tucked away at base, and yeah, we've had to make a few trips. We've got the artifacts, we've got a few of them. But yeah, you can only carry one at a time, so it's backwards, forwards to get them back. But with Sparkles, that's not too bad. We got that done pretty quickly. Yeah, still got a few things we need to do. I know we've got one more cave, one more artifact. Well, I think it's only one more artifact, 3 artifacts to get to the boss. I have to do some research, but I think that might be it. We might do the other cave next week, and we might then... I really want to get a couple of rock golems, so I've been watching some videos. I didn't bring anything that I needed, no cannon, no nothing, back from the island, so we're going to have to head back there at some stage and stock up and bring everything back over. But we're only a couple of weeks away. We do that, we get everything ready to go, we bring over everything. Well, actually I have to go back over to the island and bring back the boss fighters. So yeah, we'll do that. Another thing I want to do is to keep going and try and get some more breeding wyverns. Cover your ears, Sparkles. I need some better lightning wyverns. I haven't found any good ones yet. No, you didn't hear anything. I wasn't talking about you, Sparkles, not at all. No, don't mind me. But yeah, I reckon until yeah, we've still got a few things to do. I'll keep mucking around, but we're getting close to beating this one. So yeah, we'll see what's what. But until then, I'm the captain. This is Drunk Aussie Guy, and we'll catch you next week.